All right. What's up, guys? We are here to do disc two of the fall off, the second disc of the fall off. Depending on which reaction ended up being better, you might be seeing this video first. You might have saw that video first. Um, but basically, to sum it up, like I thought there were some really high moments on the first disc, and there was like a really good, four-song stretch. I liked Safety, Running Train, Poor Thing. I liked Legacy. I liked Drums and Bass. Like there was a lot of, highlights on that first disc. Like the, kind of the outro on Bombs in the Ville slash Hit the Gas where J. Cole was, rapping to his younger self. I thought that was really good writing and that was really cool. And I liked Lonely at the top as the bonus track. I thought it was a really good sentiment about, how things maybe don't feel the same for him. He's at the top. He doesn't maybe know what to do with the sound. Everybody that's he's looked up to has fallen off at a certain point. And, I think he's kind of, discussing the fact that maybe this is the point where he falls off. Obviously, that first disc was super heavy talking about like Carolina, his upbringing, the Ville. The Ville seemed to be like the main theme of that first disc, talking about different things that happened, beefs he's had in the Ville, things that were happening at his home life. On he was discussing on the let out, you don't want to be out here without security because, Young Dolph and Nipsey Hussle and people, unfortunately, dying in their hometown. He kind of touched on that subject. So it was like a lot of North Carolina on that first half, and I'm curious to see what the second half entails. Obviously, we've heard that second song because it was disc two, track two. Apparently, the real name is "The Fall Off Is Inevitable," but don't want to talk too much. Just kind of want to get into it and make sure I am sharing the sound. Set it as the background. Okay. 39 intro.
A spaceship lands on Mars, halfway to the stars, halfway to the stars. I wanna be where you are. It seems we're worlds apart. It seems we're worlds apart. Once in a while I feel myself drifting off to somewhere else, floating past Orion's belt. Still there's something I can't help. We were in a world before. I know we was together in another life. Together in the dead shore. That's the only way I can really explain how I feel inside. It's like no matter how bad I wanna go, that explains your hold on me. Find a way to stay. Back now. It's been like that. Maybe it'll always be like that. I don't know. I'm close to gravitational.
This is weird as fuck. This is a weird intro to this too. Um, Obviously on disc one, depending. I mean, you probably listened to the album if you're watching the reaction. He tackled the guitar thing a couple of times, and I thought he pulled it off well. I think it's Legacy, the one where he was really leaning into it, or maybe it was Safety. I can't remember. Obviously, there's a song where he was really really leaning into it. And he's starting off with it on disc two. I'm curious to see if he if there's a beat switch. Like I'm expecting a beat switch and him to start going crazy. But this is weird. This is like one of the weirdest songs he's made. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I don't know what I feel right now. There's still 4 minutes left of it, so we'll see.
Universal, metaphysical, conceived, unexplainable, just felt. Let's stop playing the middle. Let's stop running away. Let's stop playing the middle. Let's stop running away. Let's stop playing the middle. Let's stop running away. Let's stop playing the middle. Let's stop.
Okay, that was cool though. Actually, like it was starting to grow on me. Actually, I think if I listen to that again, I'll actually really like it. I knew there was gonna be beat switch coming though. I was like, there's just no way. But because he wasn't like really doing nothing aggressive on that first disc, really. So like maybe he's not going to. Maybe that's just what like Birthday Blizzard was for. But anyways, beat switch. We're gonna see what happens.
Fuck what you heard, bitch. Fuck what you heard, bitch. Fuck what you heard, bitch. Fuck what you heard. Never in my life did I think I'd see the day. And niggas wanna play with my name, but okay. I'm going back in. I'm going back in. Let me go back in. I'ma go back in. I'ma go in. Let me go in. Let me go in. Let me go in. Let me go. Let me go in. Let me go in. Let me go in. Let me go. Let me go in. Let me go in. Let me go in. Let me go. When niggas act like they don't know, you gotta show. I'm pleased to report after many attempts I climbed out from the mouth of the gritty abyss. The antonym idiot, who idiot is this? My mind frame has been trained with NVIDIA chips. My rhymes are like shrines for the city I miss. Ribbon time, I found beauty in the hideousness. My tongue can set fire to some, inspire the young, or put a hickey on the titty of the prettiest bitch. I'm number one, you getting the gist. Anything, Lord, you better reconsider your list. Play my song when I'm gone, I'ma still be a myth. Even God gon' wonder how the fuck did he exist. I mean, could he have just slipped through the cracks? Ain't let a nigga into heaven, so I went through the back. And when I entered, I saw an old friend that I dapped. He said, please, nigga, kick one of the infinite raps. Okay, I flip on tracks long as the beat is on fire. My grip on rap stronger than needle nose pliers. So kick on back and enjoy the fresh sounds. The best round of black, getting rich off rap. I'm from the town where they zip off packs. We never seen trampoline, but a brick you can flip off that. Well, damn, try to compete, but they just fall flat. A lot of these weak niggas peak where I lift off fat. I never trick off racks, I stack what I attract. The money talks to me and they lack the dialect to reply back as I crack the fire. Acts like refracts when they have black Messiah raps. Vietnam, where they strap like Iraq. The knots in the trap with the knack to high rats. A man dead cause the pair slapped the wiretap. His dog had his back, so they whacked the chiropract. Chemically imbalanced, dripping style in gallons. I write schemes in my dreams just for the challenge. Woke up in ice cold sweats, cause the flows I chose next are like both sets of both flexor. Hold your breath for the pros I profess. Cold or go fresh like a juice that's cold pressed. No rest to those who oppose, I don't stress. Rap niggas gotta be in vogue to post stress. They don't compare, they're more like Kotex. I'm dropping niggas off at the door like coat checks. Hold check, I told you they ain't ready to hoop. The niggas regular, I'm 93 and let it the truth. Hard out of booth, now I'm looking for my little Betty boo. Cute, pardon me, shawty, I've been out of the loop. Too many lies to refute, but I gotta rebuke. They try and put my neck inside of a noose, it's not happening. Never in my life did I think I see a thing. Niggas wanna play with my name, but okay. The children that survive the lows and highs, the real will never die, we multiply. The history you told is mostly lies. You say you want the truth, but close your eyes.
Okay, he was rapping at the end of that for sure. Once he started going in, he was talking his shit. He was saying he's number one. If you put him anywhere below, you got to relook at your list. Talking about God, I wonder how he exists. I mean, I like that whole thing he went on. Still, I wish he wouldn't be bringing up like the whole number one and number two thing. Um, but I mean, I feel like he's kind of touching on like I got wrote off and now I'm back and I feel like I'm the best. And he was really rapping. Like he was going crazy. Like so many rhyme schemes, I couldn't even keep up with everything he was saying. Y'all like a Kotex, like I like that line. Um, Coat checks, like I think he said something like that. Anyways, this is track two. This is what I thought was the video we had already gotten. Um, so I guess we're gonna see if that's still the case. Okay, I'm gonna let
Yeah.
it play through though.
Mm. How I see it. How I see it. Yeah. Listen. I persevered through the worst. My thirst to adhere is a curse. My life, I see it in reverse. I first appeared in a hearse. The driver steered to the church. My grandkids carried the coffin to the altar as they burst into tears from their shirts. The tears rise to the sides of their face and into their eyes is piercing where hurt. Fast forward 60 years, I got verse of the year. My purpose is clear as to murk. Whoever dare flirt with death, the best alive. And what you now hear is the work. The inspiration was rare and in spurts, but when it's there, I'm immersed. My experience of being a parent dispersed. Watching my son disappear as I stare at his birth. And he returns to the womb, wifey stomach grown greater in girth. And then declining every time we come here to the nurse. With each day that passes, I can feel my career coming first. Do I? Took the wedding ring off her finger and now I'm single. Walking up the aisle backwards to an era of dirt. Falling clubs tipsy with a bitch I see clear through a skirt. The cameras be snapping, blogs be yapping, so I'm careful alert. Walking to my section, whisper right in my ear, we flirt, we part ways. I see her from a distance, she stares with a smirk. Cheers to the perks with the squad, we live for the search of new hoes. Lusty, quick to fuck me, unaware of they worth. We leave the club, drive to the show, and I swear that it's turnt. It all begins with encore cheers for those wearing my merch. Fast forward through years of rehearsal, losing, winning, bank account thinning, income streams nowhere near as diverse. And though I'm blessed, I see me stressing from hearing the chirps of naysayers who only days later I don't care to convert. On cloud nine, now signed to my hero, one of the so-called kings of this rap thing that I swear to usurp. Decade later, mama cut on the cable. My motivation to be greater ends the moment I appear in a purse. I'm growing shorter, pampers cover my hindquarters. I watch my father walk back in my life and it clears up a hurt I couldn't explain. Mama gives me my name, then hands me over to the doctor and I watch as my spirit reverts. Then I'm no longer here on this earth. I'm no longer here on this earth. That's how I see it. I'ma come in.
Obviously, we'd already heard that track, or a lot of us have, unless you skipped out on that one when it first dropped. Basically, him rapping in his life in reverse. Like I talked about, I think it kind of throws back to like Nas's Rewind, and but it's like more, it's like his whole life, and I like the way he raps on it. I like the way he sounds. Um, really, just I love the concept. I think it's just top level songwriting and top level rapping. And it's like I don't think people realize how hard it is to execute a concept like that and to do it as well as he did it on that song. Like he really just made it all make sense from beginning to end of that song. And he sounded good and the beat sounded good. And I think that was a fantastic track and I'm glad he picked that to kind of give us a taste of what's to come. Um, yeah. So I mean, like first track, he's second half or like towards the end, he was really rapping, and obviously he was really rapping on that song. So, curious to see what he does on the Villist track three.
I got something I wanna tell you. I got something I wanna tell you. Yeah, dust off the old notebook where a younger Jermaine Lamar wrote hooks to get a glimpse of what his hopes looked like back in his younger years, and found a page stained with what seemed to be 100 tears as the smeared words spoke of his blended fears, telling them persevere through it all, go hard like Medusa in front of mirrors to reach the top, so unaware that the trouble's there were nothing more than a worse version of troubles where he sat when he wrote this, performing hocus pocus with empty pocket focus over some dope libido he made himself. All the pain in his cadence felt, and though his heart was made of felt, his exterior hardened to present a demeanor in which this period taught him was the best for survival, to deflect the most aggressive of rivals. A testament to the lessons I follow. Seen the death of bravado, the second weapons hit his chest with a hollow. Pride is a bitter pill indeed, but it's best if you swallow. If not, your homies gon' pay respect with a bottle poured out onto the flesh of this mother earth, while liquor slithers like a serpent across the mud and dirt to go rest in a pothole. Money coming soon, back then was obsessed with the motto. Me and my dogs was like the musketeers. Through the years, we stayed connected. To this day, we still stepping legato. Subconscious detecting, these niggas think I'm lesser for my complexion. Before I'm done, they all gon' respect the mulatto. Yeah, I said they all gon' respect the mulatto. I got something I wanna tell you. Dreams can come true. You'll get yours too, but it won't save. I got something I wanna tell you. Dreams can come true. You'll get yours too, but it won't save me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Rolling through the veil on Vogues, coming up slamming Cadillac doors. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Rolling through the veil on Vogues, coming up slamming Cadillac doors. My darkest truths be hard to say to friends. Fuck it past the bottle and swallow in hopes it could wash away the sins. Grew up amongst the lost and wasn't taught a way to win. On days I think of James, my heart and heart it breaks again. He caught the fade, but pussy niggas caught him later then. Medics performed the CPR and hauled away his limbs. It always haunted me inside my thoughts and made him grim. His father knew my father way back when. Army buddies that used to party hard overseas, but through the alcohol, the weed, and plus the hardy hearts that made them kin. Who knew their future kids would have to find a way to swim in the wild with crocodile and alligator skins. They took a good nigga, smart kid who could hoop, who could fight. Instead, I wish the Lord had taken them. If Darwinism states only the stronger make it, then why am I here when I don't feel that I'm as great as him? If Pac is Jesus, then I ride around and play the hymns. Life goes on even in this modern day of algorithm moderated streaming service, automated blends. I play the classics often and I've gotta say there's gems. This life is like it's all set up for God to play the Sims. Yeah, I got rich but think I need a smarter way to cleanse. If money gives happiness, then please explain to rich bastards with no peace how come they never bought their way to Zen. How come they never bought their way to Zen? If it's that simple. Yeah. I got something I wanna tell you. Dreams can come true. You'll get yours too, but it won't save. I got something I wanna tell you. Dreams can come true. You'll get yours too, but it won't save me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Rolling through the veil on Vogues, coming up slamming Cadillac doors. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Rolling through the veil on Vogues, coming up slamming Cadillac doors.
That was cool. Was that an Erica Badu sample, or is that an RJ3K sample, or is that like both of them on the same song? I can't remember, but obviously like that's like a inflection, or I don't know if that's the right word for it, interpolation of that song, but I liked what he was talking about. Like life is set up for God to play The Sims. Thought that was kind of funny and also kind of feels true. Kind of talking about the algorithms and the way everything's set up, but him going to listen to the classics like Pac and still finding gems. I thought that was cool. I liked what was I about to say? Lost my train of thought, but there was like another thing he said that I thought was really interesting towards the end of that song. Um yeah, I thought he was like again, like this too so far. I feel like he's really on his rapping shit on this one right now. And then oh yeah, he was talking about his friend and yeah. So yeah, really really good. Sorry, I just like completely lost my train of thought. I had so much more to say about that song and then it just went blank on me. So instead of sitting here trying to think of it, I'll just come back to it later. Old Dog, that's the next song.
Ring, ring, who the fuck is that? It's a 911 number, so you know what niggas at. Yeah, 2-6 with the blueprint, yeah, it made me. Old dog with some new tricks, had a baby. No more record deal, yeah, I'm fresh up out of slave, yeah. I'm back home for the time being. COLE state of NC, that's where you find me in. Right off of 95, we had a little town meeting down in the villa. If you're real, then you can chime in. Now, real don't mean that you got paper or you ride Benz or selling white to all your clients that don't mind skiing. Now, being real to me, you stand on what the fuck you do. We on the map, we ain't Atlanta, but we snuck on through. I had a plan put on the land, I got a custom tool. It's so precarious, so it's random niggas clutching tools. It's nothing new, they carry hammers in the public schools. Heard talking down, but then it's fuck him too. It's nothing new, bitch, we been hated for a long while. Before I blew, bitch, we was known as the problem child of Carolina. Bear in mind, we never had shit, but now the gold is from this bitch, so all that's past tense. We gas shit, nigga. 2-6 was the blueprint, yeah, it made me. Old dog with some new tricks, had a baby. No more record deal, yeah, I'm fresh up out of slavery. Paid dues, now I want what's due, nigga, pay me.
Carolina shit, hold on, you forget. Take your fucking shirt off and then swing it round it, bitch. Money is a mindset if you already rich. Take your fucking shirt off and then swing it round it, bitch.
I had to leave these green pine trees to get it. Said when I got it, I was gonna bring it back, bitch, and guess what? I did it. Left in a Civic, came back in Atlanta, feeling like Tupac in Atlanta. Bought me 2 plots of land, some with a duck off of my fan. Practice my jump shot in my gym, and thinking I'm too big to come home, cause I got the planet Earth in my hand. Nigga, what? I'm on brag right now. FPD behind me, running my tags right now. I can't be too upset, they got a reason to check. This shit regular in New York, but the Ville ain't seen this yet. Now I'm gon' be who I'm gon' be, regardless of the emblem that's drawn on the key. Ville nigga put on for NC, for something that's hard to believe. Shout out to God, PD Pablo, he did that long before me. I just got home from a tour and I brought my partner with me. Let her run through freaks and stack they dollars. We learned it all on the streets of the VILLE.
Carolina shit, hold on, you forget. Take your fucking shirt off and then swing it round it, bitch. The money is a mindset if you already rich. Take your fucking shirt off and then swing it round it, bitch.
2-6 was the blueprint, yeah, it made me. Old dog with some new tricks, had a baby. No more record deal, yeah, I'm fresh up out of slavery. Paid dues, now I want what's due, nigga, pay me. Nigga, pay me. Pay us, nigga. Lewis Heights, Bonnie Doon. Bragg Boulevard, Grave Creek. Oak Hill, Ferguson Road, Johnson Street, Cumberland Road, Shaw Road. Shout out to Baby, Greenville, Lumberton. All my boys in the West, Southeast, South Carolina, motherfucker, Southeast, Columbia, South Charleston, goddamn Greenville, it's the Southeast. I've been all over this motherfucker, Florence. It's the Southeast.
Like out of the songs that were, trying to be slaps on this album, for me, that's the best one. Like that's what I was expecting 2-6 to be, like the intro to disc one. I was expecting it to be something like that. Like he was talking crazy on that song. Like Carolina ain't never had nothing, but now the GOAT's here. Like that's a crazy statement talking about getting pulled over, but nobody's seen anybody driving something like that. And I like how he's touching on, he kind of touched on it on the first disc where he was talking about like I'm really not that humble. And you always see J. Cole like riding a bike or driving like a 2004 Honda Civic or something. And I like that he's just kind of like embracing like, nah, I got nicer cars and stuff. Um, and kind of dropping that, I guess, persona and image a little bit. But I like PD Pablo. I guess that's who I don't. I'm be completely honest. I don't know who PD Pablo is off the top of my head. Um, but I thought he killed it on the hook. I thought that sounded amazing. I love just the confidence and the bravado that J. Cole is bringing to that track. Um, I've liked everything I've heard on the second disc. I'm enjoying this one so far, like so much more than the first disc. So, life sentence, that's what's next.
Realest shit I wrote, doing life. Realest shit I wrote, doing life. Nigga, realest shit I wrote. This be the realest shit I wrote. Realest shit I wrote. Realest shit I wrote. Be the realest shit I wrote. Doing life. For all my niggas doing life with they day one. Who held it down when the credit wasn't A1? You thinking God, you was looking for a great one. He took a rib out your chest and he made one. To be a man and hold it down, take a brave one. When the hoes come around and you crave something, my flow switch, slow the pace, this the mace one. I'm not a player, but I'm crushing like the late pun. Let's take one, go. The definition of rider, the one by my side when I had not a dollar to my name. Before a crowd would holler for Jermaine. You saw potential, waiting on you to hit my line was suspenseful. Back when we was kids, this was simple. Boy likes girl, girl got a man. Boy stays in lane, maybe provides a friend. Knowing by the end, buddy gon' fumble. Was far from the toughest around, buddy gon' rumble when necessary. When niggas started talking reckless, did he not step to them niggas with chest poked out? Over you that veil come out, no doubt. We fell in love, but my dreams you ain't know about. You knew I rap, but you ain't know about both of my goals. Wanna take over the globe through a mic, and one day me and you be doing life. All types of games are being played, how's it going down? Yeah. So until it's gone, and I got to know now. Yeah. Is you with me or what? Nigga really think he in love. I put this ring on you forever, what's up? All types of games are being played, how's it going down? Yeah. So until it's gone, and I got to know now. Yeah. Is you with me or what? Nigga really think he in love. I put this ring on you forever, what's up? Doing life. The puppy love had grown and now it's full blown. Since childhood I vowed to have a good home. White picket fence with wife cooking. Yellow rice for a couple kids that's nice looking. And I promised to treat her right, unlike what I had seen in my life as examples. Marriages in shambles. And I could tell I found a real one. Smart, loyal, and real pretty, we can build something. But first, I got work to do. So when I'm spending my nights locked in on that mic, please don't take it personal. My skills is growing, the flow's more versatile. My name's ringing, and on the evening I heard the news. I'm getting a deal, the first one I called was you. Even though we've been off and on a few years, and through tears on rainy nights that you would write, I always knew that we be doing life. All types of games are being played, how's it going down? Yeah. So until it's gone, and I got to know now. Yeah. Is you with me or what? Nigga really think he in love. I put this ring on you forever, what's up? All types of games are being played, how's it going down? Yeah. So until it's gone, and I got to know now. Yeah. Is you with me or what? Nigga really think he in love. I put this ring on you forever, what's up? Doing life. The temptation of other lovers is a hard one to overcome when you're young and your star's done. A line that women that wouldn't give you time is calling you fine. Lust creeps all through your mind, I'm trying my hardest to remember why I'm an artist. Is it for bitches and the riches? You are suspicious and you should be. I'm doing dirt but it's not as much as I could be. That make me feel better. I'm drifting away slowly, that make you feel bitter. The devil on my shoulder telling me quit her. Angel on the opposite side saying stick with her. God telling me pick whichever is in my heart. Looked inside myself to a place beyond thought and found out who I wanna be. Slowly but surely he cut off his hoes. If you gon' do it right. Put ring on your finger, now me and you was doing all life. Types of games are being played, how's it going down? Yeah. So until it's gone, and I got to know now. Yeah. Is you with me or what? Nigga really think he in love. I put this ring on you forever, what's up? All types of games are being played, how's it going down? Yeah. So until it's gone, and I got to know now. Yeah. Is you with me or what? Nigga really think he in love. I put this ring on you forever, what's up? Doing life. I done wrote a lot of songs, but this gotta be my realest one. Shout out to anybody that really know what it's like to do life with somebody. through the ups, the downs, the goods, the bads, through thick and thin. In a time where they make it so easy to just give up. You know what I mean?
No, that was a cute little song about, you know, his relationship and staying loyal and cutting the hose off and kind of making the choice and the commitment to be a family man and, you know, her being able to stick with him through his career and him focusing on his music. Obviously, you had that little DMX interpolation. Is you with me or what? Which, you know, Drake obviously he interpolated that as well. Actually, he just straight up sampled it, if I remember correctly. Um, no, maybe he didn't. But, you know, obviously, is that even DMX? Am I tripping? Like I thought it was DMX, but maybe it's not. Um, no, it is. It is. It's a DMX sample interpolation. Yeah, I'm kind of losing it. It's late as hell. And I'm kind of old, so I'm not used to staying up this late. But yeah, I mean, like the only like real complaint I would say I have about that song is like the beat got a little bit stale after a little bit, but I still liked it. Like I would say like J. Cole rapped good enough on subject about the issue. I thought the hook was clean. Like even with the instrumental not being super interesting, J. Cole does enough just to carry that song and still make it a good song. So yeah, as we continue into this too, I am liking it. Um, so far I think I like it better than disc one, but only you, that's the next one.
Sunny days, rainy nights, I know she'll be there for me, no matter what. If I miss your call, I'ma call back. Never too far, no, I'm never too far. Bet wherever you are, that's where I'm at. I don't ever want you to regret these moves. Sometimes the wind is hidden in the lose. I wish life was longer, like an interlude. I got way more songs I wanna sing with you. I thought I was strong till I saw what you went through. The birth of my sons, and each time my mind was blown. And each time my mind was blown. I owe you patience and a lot of grace. I owe you flowers and a Prada date. I owe you time watching movies that I hate. I owe you chocolates and red velvet cake. Oh wait, you don't like red velvet no more. Yeah, that's right, out of spite, hoes jealous of yours. Used to write about my life, but I ain't telling no more. Stay the fuck about my business. Dropped a triple-double last week at Lifetime Fitness. Dishwasher broke, fingers wrinkled, getting soaked. What's the point of being rich if I gotta do the dishes? I give a fuck when niggas think about me. I know they couldn't know a thing about me. And my loyalty, she holds you down and you gotta move accordingly. I got a good one, she feel like royalty. I don't ever want you to regret these moves. Sometimes the wind is hidden in the lose. I wish life was longer, like an interlude. I got way more songs I wanna sing with you. I thought I was strong till I saw what you went through. The birth of my sons, and each time my mind was blown. And each time my mind was blown.
Lonely nights with lots of money. Times I wish I had no money. How can I be sure you love me? It's not like you're
Friday,
betting
maybe?
your
I might be wrong.
best years on me. Best years on me. Best years on me. Do I like living like this? Maybe I'm fine wasting my time. Beautiful lies washed down with wine. Maybe it's time I accept my own. Worry back on, back on. Worry back on, back on. I need no easy because I see true love coming today, and I'm coming. Maybe it's time I accept you. Longing for my baby to love me more. What am I longing for? I'm not really secure. What am I longing for? My baby to love me more. What am I longing for? I'm not really secure. When can we see each other again? Hey.
Hey, Pa, I've been checking you out from long distance, digging your existence. Can I offer my assistance? They say a dude is only as cool as his talk is, but I know that you real because your walk is. You got a beautiful smile, your heart's big as life, and it's full of gold, though you pay a heavy price. Nobody knows about the depression and the strife and the fight to stand strong against women who entice. They don't respect your call, they don't respect your wife. You're tired and you're weak and you could blow it all tonight, cause everybody thinks that you're a man of steel, like you don't hurt and you don't feel, but they wrong. I swear I've watched you keep yourself far from the drama, taking many hits to your armor. I've seen you walk miles with the crowd, but alone you walked farther. Now walk into the arms of your father and let him build you up and supply everything you've been needing. I'm here watching and I'm interceding. You gon' make it pop.
I did not like that song. I'm gonna be honest. Like Burna Boy kind of saved it. I thought it was Friday, but it was Burna Boy. Um, and yeah, Burna made it a little bit better. Like I mean, I like the sentiment. The sentiment's cute, and talking about his wife, or his woman, uh, giving birth to his children and all that. Like that's cute, and that's an awesome thing to talk about. Um, but I just did not like the song very much. Um, yeah, I mean, like the first time he did that, like the previous song, I was like, okay, this is cool. Nice little shout out. And now I'm like, okay, we're doubling down on this. Okay, that's cool. So we'll see where I mean, I about fell asleep. I'm not even gonna lie. Like maybe it's probably not that bad. Like it is late as hell. It's like 1 a.m. and I gotta be at work at like 8. So um yeah, we'll see what the next song's on.
Never would have made it. Never could have made it without you. Without you.
A whole lot of O's getting sold on the block. Don't go outside a lot, ain't tryna get popped. 12 bustin' in while we scraping out the pot. We running out the spot, we running out the spot. Singing, don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. Somebody's getting knocked while our body's getting dropped. I used to have a little, now a nigga got a lot. I pray the Lord watch, I pray the Lord watch. Another year goes by, another nigga slayed at the West Indian Day Parade when perpetrators sprayed. You got the nerve to ask why I stay in the house more. Get paid for going in, the fuck I'm going out for. When niggas stretching shit like a new school power forward, Nas range. But when these boys are shooting, niggas start breathing strange. Heartbeat is faint, now it's out.
Stretching like a new school power forward. I like that. Obviously, the everybody that plays the four now could shoot threes. Even I mean there's really just a kind of a lack of big men in the NBA. Like even the fives could shoot threes now. So anyway, cool line. I like that. That was cool.
Peter Zane. I'm not German, but the wheels currently turning on my mama's automobile. Certainly are. While y'all prefer to be hard. Memories of my dog's wake is hurting me, y'all. The windows to his soul closed, saw his curtains be drawn. Innocent as a child, but weren't we all? Before the holes and the smoke that arose from the black and mild cigarillos. Triggers lift the biggest fellows. Put 7 on his torso and turned them into mellow. But no mid-range, ISO back to the basket. The streets raised them a bastard wrapped in a
Um And he's playing up on basketball a lot. 7 on his chest, like Melo, mid range, ISO. I mean, Melo is, definitely known for his isolation game and his mid range game. So J. Cole's showing off some ball knowledge here. He had the Nas Reed with the stretch four. Now he's got, the ISO and back to the basket. Let me back it up like just a second.
The Minimello, but no mid-range ISO back to the basket. The streets raised him a bastard wrapped in a casket. Best beware, don't you dare go laugh at the tragic passing of somebody's son by somebody's gun. Give a fuck if you ops when dissing the dead. The karma tends to come at you hot, I promise you. Pray for forgiveness, the Lord's wrath can astonish you. I'd rather admonish you on this record than impressed with perceptions of a designer shoe. Fuck Gucci, fuck Louis, fuck Chanel, fuck Balenciaga. How we gon' excel? Soon as niggas make it out, they turn out Hollywood as hell. I knew Buddy caught that body, but hell, I probably shouldn't tell. Or else I mean, yeah.
That was an interesting. I knew Buddy caught that body, but I never, you know, told who is he talking about. Is this somebody he knows from his past? Is this somebody we know? That's an interesting thing. But he's right. People do get Hollywood as hell when they get famous. And I like that he's just like, you know what? Like screw all these designer brands. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Got a soft spot for the man up above. East side, west side, show me love. Niggas duck shots and some niggas catch slugs. North side, south side, show me love. A whole lot of O's getting sold on the block. Don't go outside a lot, ain't tryna get popped. 12 bustin' in while we scraping out the pot. We running out the spot, we running out the spot. Singing, don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. Somebody's getting knocked while a body's getting dropped. I used to have a little, now a nigga got a lot. I pray the Lord watch, I pray the Lord watch. Someone that's close to me is facing time. My mind's racing for some way to find. Hope that he may be fine. He got a son the same age as mine. I can't imagine spending days in a cage, not raising mine. These are the years with our kids where we strengthen bonds. I paid his bond, but the trial's coming. Your rain or shine, I know his child love him, but he's too young to understand it if the outcome is incarceration. The charges facing bring the possibility of long vacations and complications with his baby mom. She daily crying, saying her heart is vacant. He tryna make it work, he wanna fake it for the sake of family, but she keep throwing old shit right in his face apparently, reminding him about how he tried to make her take a plan B and abort the seed, threatening him with child support so that the court can seize and garnish wages. And all this was before he caught this case that's brought the latest pile of stress to add to all this mess. It's hard to face it, his thoughts deflated. Somewhere along the way he lost his faith, but now he reads the Bible hoping God will see him contemplative. He praying now, even through some gospel on his playlist. Tears fall to Marvin Sapp, never would've made it. Man up above, east side, west side, show me love. Niggas duck shots and some niggas catch slugs. North side, south side, show me love. A whole lot of O's getting sold on the block. Don't go outside a lot, ain't tryna get popped. 12 bustin' in while we scraping out the pot. We running out the spot, we running out the spot. Singing, don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. Somebody's getting knocked while a body's getting dropped. I used to have a little, now a nigga got a lot. I pray the Lord watch, I pray the Lord watch for me.
Yeah, I really like that one. I liked all the different lines that he had on that. I liked what he was touching on, the talking about. I feel like he was like low key like dry snitching on some people a few times throughout this song or throughout this playlist. And then I like the gospel on the playlist line and talking about that. There's, like I knew someone, what do you say, someone caught a body or something. Like I was like, huh, I wonder who he's talking about there. Talking about the brands, um, a lot of basketball references in there, and I like that one a lot. So let's go to the next track.
Yeah,
I
I
love her
never knew,
again.
but
I wonder, cause like I think that was Common's voice, and Common had this song called "I Used to Love Her," where it was like a love song, but he was really talking about like rap as a whole, like hip hop as a whole. And I'm assuming this is gonna be kind of a reference on that and a note to that. So if it is, I'm excited to hear that.
la like this. Gotta be something for me to write this.
I never knew what love like this. Gotta be something for me to write this. Back when I was just a jit hanging on the strip, she's the girl that I would see in every nigga's whip. I was much too young to truly know what constitutes the difference between a girl next door and a prostitute. I heard some older brothers say they knew her from before. She lost the common sense when niggas brought her out on tour. She's all about the money now, they labeled her a whore. I heard what they were saying, but to me she seemed pure, cause all I seen was beauty on her face when she would pass. I wanted to date her, but there was no way for me to ask, cause I was just a youngin' and she's ripping and a running. But I knew when I get older that one day we meet at last. I went to college in New York cause I heard she was there, but when I got to town I swear it's like she disappeared. I went to hit the tunnel where they said that she would hang, but when I got off the train I saw that it'd been closed for years. I showed a picture to this kid like help me find her, yo. He looked and said, man, she just left a little while ago. I saw her with some luggage on the way to JFK. When I asked what she was doing, she said moving to the A. Moving to the A. Fuck. Alright, come on. Look at her.
I never knew but la like this. Gotta be something for me to write this.
I never knew what love like this. Gotta be something for me to write this. Yeah. My heart was broken, dog. I wanted to be where she was at, but I was happy in a way. The South was on the map, but niggas in the barbershop ain't feel the same as me. They said shorty changed since she left the city. She got whacked. They wanted her back, but said it sounded like she was trapped. They hated the slang she used, the way her fingers snapped. It's funny how the tables turned. Several years later, these would be the same dudes that started saying shit was cap. But I was still in love with her, I couldn't hide that fact. I found her on the internet, kept up with her like that. I sent a lot of messages, she finally wrote me back. When I dropped the mixtape, she said she liked the way I rap, and that was all I needed. Booked the flight and it was on. The first night I'm striking like some lightning in a storm. The more noise she made, it's like the better I perform. But it was more than sexual, we had a deeper bond. Love, she's why I put my truth into a song. For years we told each other everything that's going on. She said I gotta tell you, I done rocked a lot of fellas, but with you there's something special, I think you could be the one. Now when it comes to love, jealousy will often creep. Them type of games is why two of my homies started beef. To both of them she said, you're the best I ever had. And the whole time that bitch was saying that type of shit to
I
me.
never knew but la like this. Gotta be something for me to write this.
Gotta be something for me. I never knew what love like this.
Something for me to
I gotta go
write
back
this.
just for a
Gotta be
second.
something for me. I never knew what love
This.
To both of them she said, you're the best. Jealousy will often creep. Them type of games is why two of my homies started beef. To both of them she said, you're the best I ever had. And the whole time that bitch was saying that type of shit to
I
me.
never knew but la like this. Gotta be something for me to write this.
Gotta be something for me. I never knew what love like this. Gotta be something for me to write this. Yeah, I was naive naive to believe she was mine when I bagged her, cause I would come to learn that none of us could truly have her. She was for the streets, I'll never be her only man. I couldn't believe it when I seen her with an OnlyFans. When I clicked the link inside the bio of her gram, I saw a version of her that I couldn't understand. Implants, surgically enhanced details, popping perks, mumbling while twerking BBL. I'm thinking this the bitch that used to tell me be yourself. All of a sudden for the wealth, she's becoming someone else. That's when I realized as I started looking back, the older that she gets, the younger she be trying to act. In fact, I'm thinking that's gonna always be the case. As long as she's alive, it's younger niggas that she'll chase. But I was in my feelings, so I called her out her name. Like, bitch, you dead to me, and why the fuck you gon' change? She screamed, you got the nerve to say that I switched. You turned me from your main thing to your side, bitch. It seemed like every day you was blowing kisses to me. But years went past, now you don't even listen to me. At first I was defensive, bitch, listen how you sound. So many niggas fucked you, now your pussy's watered down. But the more I thought about her quote, she was right. There was a time when she was on my phone day and night, singing songs to me that I heard a time or two. Some were kinda old and some were kinda new. But you'll see how it is getting older, raising kids. All that spending time and listening to her is hard to do. But yo, I need to stop judging and accept her. The problem from the start is I was just trying to possess her and have her for my own. Didn't wanna let her roam. Mama said you should've known she was like that when you met her.
I never knew but lie like this.
It was kinda like that when I met her.
Gotta be something
I
for
guess
me
I just
to
couldn't
write
see her.
this.
I gotta love her for her. Yeah. So I'm trying to make amends. We reminisce on old times and play the latest trends. As long as she's alive, I know I'll always have a friend. Thank God, I think I'm falling back in love with her
I
again.
never knew but lie like this.
Like this, like this, like this, like this, like.
Gotta be something for me to write this.
Ooh, this is his best song. Wait, is that the best song he ever has made? Like that might be the best song J. Cole has ever made. Like that was crazy. Like he took the common concept and but he like told it through like the story of his career, and then he like brought it back to like he brought the beef into it, and like that's what it caused two of his homies to beef. And then the best I ever had, play on Drake, and then like, oh, she was saying the same thing to me, because everybody was calling them the big three. And then kind of I like how he was like, she keeps trying to act younger, and that's always going to be the case because, like a lot of people say hip hop's a young man's game. I don't know how true that is now, now that we're seeing rappers start to age and still be relevant. Like J. Cole, for example, I think is 40 years old. Kendrick and Drake are in their late 30s. I mean, we've seen Ye be relevant throughout his 40s. Um, we've seen people still be able to rap. I mean, isn't Eminem like 50 and he just made an album a couple of years ago? I didn't think it was bad. I know a lot of people didn't like it. Nas, he's still going. Like he's like 50 plus maybe. Jay-Z Man 444. So I don't know how but like who's gonna be at the top is probably gonna be the younger guys. But yeah, I thought he nailed the concept. I thought the instrumental was beautiful. I loved just the way he was talking about his career, how he moved up to New York, and then right when he got to New York, that's when the Atlanta stuff started popping. Um, and New York people were hating, and then later on they go to say no cap. I love the way he told that story. I think that could be his best song he's ever made. Um, yeah, that was amazing. What if?
It's for everybody out there that ever fell out with somebody you love. Famous motherfucker. Just to look back and be like, yeah, damn. Yeah, you had to go like that. Yeah. What if? What if? What if? What if the bullshit never got in the way? You'll still be my nigga to this day. I'm saying what if? What if? What if? What if the bullshit never got in the way? I still have my nigga to this day. What's up, Pac? I heard that record that you did that just dropped. It's bubbling, got me wondering when the love stopped. Hit him up, I'm like, maybe I should write you before shit go left. The streets is a bit upset. You claiming that you fuck my bitch, but check. Instead of escalating at a time when niggas say big, let's decimate.
He's rapping Tupac from Biggie's. That was not it. He's rapping to Tupac through Biggie's perspective. Okay, like this is an interesting concept. I'm gonna rewind it a little bit. Hadn't heard this concept before, and I'm sure it's gonna tie into him. Wow. Like I'm like so intrigued by this concept.
You fuck my bitch, but check. Instead of escalating at a time when niggas say big, let's decimate him. I'm telling him chill, cause although he violating in my heart, I could never hate him. I love you. I hope it ain't too late to tell you when you got shot. I came to visit you at Bellevue, but you were sleeping. They let me peeking. I said a prayer by your bedside. Bandages covered the bleeding. I'm thinking, dog, I told you, watch them niggas you close to. I know dudes, and they won't hesitate to smoke you if shit go left. While you was locked, I should've wrote you, but life happens. Promo, mad shows to do still. No excuse, I didn't do what I was supposed to. And maybe that's what provoked you to use your vocals to speak my name with a negative tone. As you stared at the walls of that cell on your own. Wonder how long it be before they let you come home and get your money. You maybe started looking at me funny. Perhaps you might have felt that I betrayed you or played you, or thought that I knew about that setup and could have saved you. And maybe that made you come out on some war shit. East Coast, West Coast, now media is trying to force it. Of course it's entertainment, but the world is full of ignoramus that view the rich and famous as either heroes or villains with no feelings. Not knowing most drama only leads to more killings. Well, fuck that, nigga, I'm hurt. I miss my dog, I ain't gotta hide. If I hurt you, I apologize. What if
I can turn back the hands of time?
What if
turn back the hands of time?
What if the bullshit never got in the way? You'll still be my nigga to this day. I'm saying, what if
I can turn back the hands of time?
What if
turn back the hands of time?
What if the bullshit never got in the way? I still have my nigga to this day. Today was going to Vegas until I opened your letter. I cried through all of his pages, been trying to get it together. I'm coming out there and why? I gotta find you in person to look you dead in your eyes and let you know I've been hurting, been moving off pure adrenaline, never knowing for certain who's on my side and who's obliged for closing my curtains. So in the midst with clenched fists, I pick up the sword. I know there's money in violence, I know there's profit in war. Plus yeah, I felt that you left me to hang. I gave you game, rap for the bitches I said. Saw you switch up your lane, your content resembling mine, it brought you fame. I didn't complain, I cheered you on with no disdain. And at the same time, my destiny brought me pain. From kicking it with some venomous niggas, I know the same. Ones that you warn me about, I ain't listen. The trigger squeeze, my paranoia noticed you in the vicinity. So when they sentenced me, lawyers milked me for every penny. All I had inside that cell was my memory. And plus the fear that while I'm gone, they forgetting me. How niggas shouting me out, but never visit me. And as the time crept, that mindset became a mission. You came to represent my opposition. So when I got out, I chose drama. Took the war route and went all out. Not care about the fallout. Suddenly now I got the mob out. Plus a whole side ready to ride. Now I gotta tell them stall out, cause tears fill in my eyes. Your letter helped me understand the power in love, the choice to be the bigger man. No shit got out of hand, I'll take the blame for it. For my mistakes I couldn't take, you getting slain for it. For falling victim to ego, vengeance, and dollar signs. I wanna say from the heart, I apologize. What if
I can turn back the hands of time?
What if
turn back the hands of time?
What if the bullshit never got in the way? You'll still be my nigga to this day. I'm saying, what if
I can turn back the hands of time?
What if
turn back the hands of time?
What if the bullshit never got in the way? We'll still have them niggas to this day. What if
Okay, so like that was a crazy, really interesting concept. Obviously, Biggie and Tupac writing letters and apologizing to each other. Um, I never like has anybody rapped about that before? Has anybody done that? Like where they write from the perspective of two people that were beefing before? I'm sure it's been done, but this is the first time I'm hearing it that I remember it. Um, so two things could be true at once. Um, on one hand, I think it's like a spectacular example of great songwriting, um, an interesting idea that I didn't expect to hear. But on the other hand, I feel like he's kind of using this narrative to justify him apologizing, and it's like kind of pathetic. Um, because obviously if him and Kendrick started dissing back and forth, it's not gonna go to Tupac and Biggie levels of violence and that. And I don't know, maybe they're friends, maybe it salvaged their friendship. I don't know if they're still cool or not. Um, but yeah, I hadn't brought up like almost this whole entire listening experience. I hadn't really brought that up. Um, but yeah, again, one hand, amazing song, great songwriting, interesting concept that I've never heard. On the other hand, using this to justify your apology. Next song, quick stop.
We need to change our ways, doing the same thing we did yesterday. Making beats, getting high, chasing freaks, feeling fine. It's still the same old shit, but I think we ain't gon' quit. Making a rhyme, climbing a hill, staying alive, trying to live. Once in a while, I get in my head too much. Just trying to live. And that's when I call, hoping you'll pick up. That's all it is. The voice message. Bruh, how the fuck you got so rich and yet you wear the same fits and pair of sneaks like every week? Cause I don't care to change shit. I'm like a creature of habit. Plus what's the point burning bread when like a creek in your attic I still be turning your head just to confirm if that dread-headed tall fella is cold. I try to walk with the hoodie whether the weather is cold, whether the weather is warm. It's just to cover the form when doing regular things. Try to repel getting swarmed. But yesterday I was driving, trap music album did blast. Took me back to a time when I was down in my last, was rapping TIP rhymes, then I looked down at the dash. Oh shit, I'm tripping, reminiscing, damn near ran out of gas. I pulled into this little station that I had seen on the Ave in a peculiar hood and unfamiliar paths. I got no hoodie, it's bad. Hopped out and went to the pump. I pushed the 93 button, felt like a sitting looked up. While looking over my shoulder, I heard this dude on the corner sound like he talking to me. Hey bro, you smoke marijuana? I got that pack if you need. And I could smell the aroma. I told him, nah, I'm alright. I never once was a stoner. The tank was taking so long to fill up, I thought it was broke. Could feel the curiosity coming from buddy that spoke. Right then he started to approach. Hey bro, you look real familiar. I said I get that a lot. As he got closer, it got clearer. Oh shit, that's cold, nigga. Wait, what you doing over this way? Bro, I was just 13 years old when I got hold of your tape. I tried to put niggas on, but they was slow to go play. Bro, you the GOAT, they didn't know then, but bet they know it today. I need a flip right quick, cause dog, I don't even know what to say. To make a dollar bill right now, I'm out here throwing bouquets, slinging flowers, but I play your arms and know it's a way. I played your shit when bro got hit, it helped me cope with the pain. I played your shit when mama tripped and I had nowhere to stay. I swear I feel like you was with me in my loneliest phase. The love he showed me was so strong, it damn near blow me away. See, even I be need reminders on my loneliest day that I should live in my purpose if I deliver my verses and get the fuck out my way. I figure out what to say. Some days I focus to eat, some days I focus to pray. I get a whole lot of love, some days I focus on hate. I took a selfie with dog and gave the longest embrace, then looked him right in his face to let him know that this thanks was from a genuine place. Cause this continuous race to be the best relief is stepping at a strenuous pace till you forget who you is and you forget who you ain't. Before you know it, you're trapped inside that picture you paint. This life is more than just rap, more than the bitches you scrape, more than the riches you stack. See, it's the difference you make. Yeah, it's the difference you make. Yeah, it's the difference you make. Yeah, it's the difference.
We need to change our ways, doing the same thing we did yesterday. Making beats, getting high, chasing freaks, feeling fine. It's still the same old shit, but I think we ain't gon' quit. Making a run, climbing a hill, staying alive, trying to live. Just trying to live. That's all it is.
That was amazing as well. You know, just him, just telling a story of him stopping at a quick stop because he was about to run out of gas. He doesn't have his hoodie on, and he knows people are gonna recognize him, and he's getting paranoid. And then he sees a guy who just is his biggest fan, and lets him know how important his music was to him, and it helps J. Cole realize that he's focusing too much on the hate. And sometimes you got to focus a little bit more on the love that you're getting and the positive things and not all the negative things. And, there's still a lot of good that you're doing. And, like people like that fan is the reason why he keeps wanting to go so hard. Um, yeah, that was an amazing song. He's on a run in the second half of the album. Um, he went on a run in the first disc, and now he's going on another run in the second disc. Like there's a few songs here and there that I haven't loved, but it's a lot of songs. Um, but yeah, that's amazing. And the world is I think this is like the outro. Yeah, this is like the technical outro, and then Ocean Way is the bonus track, which is the last one.
In the street, love put me on the corner. Love put me in the street.
What I rep to the death is where my steps were first taken. At that same time, my mom's felt the earth shaking under her. Her youngest son was a baby Godzilla, raised amongst the dazed and the crazy-eyed killers. The VILLE, some of them sell cars, some of them sell weed, some of them sell pills, some of them sell keys, some of them sell grills, some of them sell studio time so that you can go rhyme, using your mind to dream bigger than most do. Well, listen close, the perfect nigga to coach you is on the mic to ignite the Ville's first in flight. I'm a right brother, the hardest nigga on the mic, got a white mother. She picked a hell of a spot from the bottom. One day her son was finna dwell at the top. Yeah, I've been all around the world, but I never forgot the fucking Ville. The motherfucking Ville. Set the Ville. The motherfucking Ville. The Ville. The motherfucking Ville. I said the Ville. The motherfucking Ville. FAYETTEVI double LE. FAYETTEVI double LE. FAYETTEVI double LE. FAYETTEVI. The best ciphers was football games or at the skating rink wherever all the neighborhoods came. A lot of niggas carry razors and be hanging with gangs. But when I started rapping, I wasn't afraid of them things. I started killing niggas one by one. The crowd was getting bigger. When I got done, they said youngin' is a problem. But yet and still, we in an unknown city where no record deals had ever filled somebody's pockets. That's when I clocked it. If they won't come to me, I go.
Okay, cut out again. This happened the last time I was trying to do disc one. So apparently you can only record for so long before it starts being annoying. Make sure I'm sharing the sound. Hopefully it's all still good.
Ain't a bull for a nigga from the Ville, the motherfucking Ville, the Ville, the motherfucking Ville. I said the Ville, the motherfucking Ville, from the Ville, the motherfucking Ville. F-A-Y-E-T-T-E-V-I double L-E, F-A-Y-E-T-T-E-V-I double L-E, F-A-Y-E-T-T-E-V-I double L-E, F-A-Y-E-T-T-E-V-I. Now this tale was composed for those who arose within this little area code on the globe. Like the rose that grows from out the concrete abodes, you gotta just go no matter the goal. You're from a beautiful but not reputable place. You seen your fair share of funeral dates, but smiles far outweigh the tears. Embrace the hurt, don't downplay your fears. It may take years, just keep your eyes on the road as you steer. Keep all negative peers in your rear view mirror, cause most niggas is scared. They wanna be safe, and they gon' try to tear you down because you wanna be great. In order for there to be love, there's gonna be hate. Remember, this life ain't guaranteed. Talk to the mic for your therapy. Aim for the top, you'll be there with me. From the Ville, the motherfucking Ville, the Ville, the motherfucking Ville. From the Ville, the motherfucking Ville, the Ville, the motherfucking Ville. F-A-Y-E-T-T-E-V-I double L-E, F-A-Y-E-T-T-E-V-I double L-E, F-A-Y-E-T-T-E-V-I double L-E, F-A-Y-E-T-T-E-V-I.
Love put me on the corner. Love put me in the street. Love put me on the corner. Love put me in the street.
That was a nice little outro, introspective, kind of reflecting, um, letting people, from the Ville know that if they put the work in, they could get up to where he's at. And we've got one more track that's a bonus track, and then the fall off is over. And I'll give my final thoughts on disc two. And I think after a couple of days, I will probably give my entire thoughts on the fall off after I listen to the whole thing, a few more times.
With the rifle in hand, Cupid cleans his little scope and calmly aims at a man. He had no plans of falling, dreams of balling, glorified car girls calling, numb strength of loves, endorphins, lust and golfing. Yeah, I'm lost in here, but I found my way, I swear. Through all the fog I stare, dropped off this cross I bear, and chopped off my head, and tossed it back there somewhere. Now I'm headed home, my dear, and I brought a poem to share, and here's what it said. Love is a candle, it can rain. After the storm, we're still aflame. Oh, love has been called a losing game, but the more that I love, the more I get.
And there we have it. That was the Fall Off Disc 2. Was not expecting that for the outro. Nice and peaceful. I mean, I guess technically it's not the outro, it's like the bonus track. Um, yeah, I like disc 2 a lot better than the first disc for sure. There was some really, really high moments on disc 2 that made me want to go back and listen to disc 1 to see if I missed some things and see if like there were some concepts that I didn't catch on to because like he was hitting some really good concepts in that second half. And honestly, the second half is exactly what I was hoping for in the fall off. And like I had said in my other video, like I didn't want the whole thing to be about him being the best rapper or the beef or any of that. I really just wanted him to rap and make good rap songs. And he did just that with like rapping from Tupac and Biggie's perspective, doing his own take on Nas's Rewind, doing his own take on Common's I Used to Love Her. The Quick Stop song. I thought that was great storytelling. Just talking about him meeting a fan at a gas pump. That was really good. The Whole World Is a Veil was solid as well. I like the Life Sentence song, talking about him and his relationship and being faithful and having somebody to hold it down. Um, the intro even, was a little weird to start off with for this too, but when he was rapping, he was going crazy. Um, I really enjoyed that. I do feel like a little confused by like disc one had some moments like it wasn't like disc one was mostly good, but there were just some moments where it just wasn't hitting the same way disc two did, and I kind of wish I would have listened to disc one first, and that might have like or disc two first, and that might have changed my perception. But as far as like the score goes, since the intro is a real song, it's one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Let's see. Yeah, I would probably give it like maybe an 8.5, maybe a 9, like just because like the good songs were that good. Like I used to love her was so good that like it just outweighs any like thing that wasn't great about the second half. And maybe on second listen, I'll like, a couple of the things I wasn't feeling on the second disc, and maybe it goes up to like a 10. I don't know. For right now, we'll just say 8.5 um to a 9. Somewhere in that range out of 10. And then with the first disc, if you didn't watch, because I might post this one first, um, I gave it a 7. So like overall, I'll get back to that when I do another video, just like talking about it. Because I mean, this is like a 24 song album, and it's late as fuck. I'm not used to staying up late. My brain's probably not properly functioning. There's a lot of stuff I missed, but yeah, that was J. Cole's The Fall Off. Um, yeah, I mean, there's just so much to unpack. I can't wait to listen to it again, over the next couple of days and just like hit all the things that I missed and hopefully understand it more and hopefully like some of it more. But this too was definitely like maybe a classic. I'm curious to see how it hits. Like I could see there being some backlash for some of this album. You know what I'm saying? There's some moments where I'm like, I don't know if people are gonna love this. But yeah, we'll say disc two, 8.5 to 9, disc one, a 7 out of 10. And catch y'all next time.